Hi everyone, it's Angie. Today is a beautiful day and I'm really excited because today's adventure is going to take us to the Ashokan reservoir, which we are going to try to go biking on. So I'm really excited also because this is something that we're going to do that is not grocery shopping, is not doing anything menial. This is going to be something fun. So during this pandemic, this is something that I'm really looking forward to doing. Finally, the weather has gotten nice. It's going to be about 70 degrees today here in New York. So I'm really excited to go biking. So won't you join me in this adventure? Okay, everyone, we made it to Minnewaska. To the reservoir, and our bikes are off the car and we're ready to go. So sound the bell. Watch out, everybody. Here I come. So we've just gotten to the most beautiful part of the reservoir. This is what it's all about. It's just absolutely gorgeous here. The day couldn't be more perfect, and I'm going to be adventurous and get on my bike. There's my husband Daryl, but I think I better put it on pause because I don't want to be falling over. All right, to be continued. So friends, this is some of the history of the Ashokan Reservoir. Here's a map of just how humongous it is, and a picture of the spillway, which doesn't always run, and how it looked in the early 1900s when it was first started being constructed. And here's some of the pictures of it being constructed. That's interesting, the last of the handmade dams. So, pretty interesting. So Daryl, how did you feel after that bike ride?
Fine.
You're not even out of breath.
I'm not. I enjoyed myself.
Well, I guess after weeks of being a couch potato, I definitely ate more chips and food than you because I am sweating and out of breath.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, that's why we need to come back to the reservoir, because as you can see from the map that I showed you, there are tons of trails and a lot of biking to do. And
Yes.
this way we can I can get in better shape and maybe make it up to that monument. So now I think what we're going to try to do, if we can, is take a ride over to the spillway and see if we can find some parking there so I can show you that if it's running. And if it's not, there's a really pretty waterfall that's not too far away from it. So we'll see if we can find some parking there, and we can take a look at that. Oh my, the guardrail's in the way, but we'll see if we can get a picture. If we can stop up here, I think maybe we can. All right, stay tuned. Wow, I cannot express how incredibly beautiful this is. I haven't seen the spillway running like this in quite a while. So we're coming up to it now. Oh my goodness. The water is like thunder. Just waiting for some cars to pass. Yeah. Oh, wow. That is just incredible. If you are ever in the New York area, please come and visit this reservoir because it is just incredible. Really. The beauty. There's even a spot where you can look for bald eagles. But it is just beautiful and it's free. So it doesn't get any better than that. And we'll take a walk over to the waterfall. Then, can you hear the thunder? from all that water. It's incredible. Incredible. Just so majestic. So glad we did this today. And this is where the spillway dumps off into this huge, beautiful waterfall. I mean, it just doesn't get any prettier than this. So glad this is running. Really nice. Unbelievable. And I'm so glad you guys came along with me. So Daryl says there's one other spot that he's going to take me to. That's a surprise. I don't know where that is, so we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, this is the other spot we're coming up to. I do remember it now. It's called the Gorge, which it's a waterfall that's facing you. Oh, my goodness. Let's see if we can find a place to park. That's the other side of it. Hopefully we can, and just run over here real quick to take a look at it. Daryl wanted me to get a shot like this so you could see it. Boy, I wonder if he threw a penny down there, how fast it would go.
60 feet a second, and then it would die.
60 feet a second? Look, there's like a little whirlpool over there.
That's it.
Wow. Huh. And this is what's feeding it.
But look right there.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That is some waterfall. Too bad you can't see a rainbow through the water. This is our own mini version of Niagara Falls, right in our own backyard. Like I said, we only live about 20 minutes away from this beautiful reservoir, and we don't get out here often enough, but well, I guess now with this pandemic, we will be getting out here more, which is good. So as we are leaving the reservoir, as promised, I wanted to give you a couple of little facts about the reservoir. As I had mentioned earlier, this is just one reservoir that feeds into New York City waterworks. And the average depth of this reservoir is 46 feet, and the maximum depth is 190 feet. And it pours out roughly 122.9 billions of gallons of water. So it's quite impressive. And the reservoir was also constructed between 1907 and 1915. So that's quite a long time ago. And thousands of acres of farmland were submerged to create it. The impoundment covered 12 communities, and approximately 2,000 residents, along with all their homes and shops, had to be relocated to other different parts of the area and were reestablished. So that's just a tip of the iceberg of what you can learn about the reservoir. So as I mentioned before, if you were ever in the New York area, this is something that is not to be missed. Pack a picnic lunch, bring your bikes, come down and visit this area, because it's free, it's beautiful, and it just does something for your soul. So thank you for joining us on this adventure. And like I said, this is just part one of a 4-part series that I will be doing on free things that you can do in the Hudson Valley. So we hope to see you soon. Bye.